Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are fine and safe. So, students, today we are continuing the chapter 3rd of civics. The name of the chapter is the government. Let us talk about the government. What is the government? The first that comes in our mind, what is government? So, the government is a body or agency which is responsible for taking actions or a decision for the welfare of the country and its people. Okay, if you see what is a government will take a decision so that welfare of the country and its people will take place. Okay, now why we need a government? The second point that comes to our mind, why we need a government? Why there is a need for the government? So, government is needed to take decisions regarding construction, price regulation, and supply of electricity. It also takes actions on social issues like dowry. It provides protection to the people of the country. It helps in maintaining peaceful relationship with other countries. It resolves disputes and punished criminals. It provide financial assistance in case of natural calamities like earthquake, cyclone. It provide important services like postal, railways, banking, etc. Now the third question is levels of government. In India, the task of the governance is divided at 3 levels. The first level, that is known as central level. Okay, it relates to the entire country. Okay, the next level is the state level. It relates to the entire state like Haryana, Rajasthan, Punjab, Bengal, Bihar, like this. Now the third level of the government is local level. Local level means it is a government either in your village, locality, town or city, means rural government or urban government. Okay, so students, come and let's read the chapter. The government. There are many rules and regulations that we follow at school. Discuss what will happen if there were no rules and regulation in your schools. Why do you think rules and regulations are so important? Need for government. Just like the rules and regulation in your school, our society also need laws to be enforced for its smooth functioning. These laws are enforced by the government. The government is a body or agency which is responsible for taking decisions for the welfare of the country and its people. Every country has its own government which governs the country and provides different facility for its citizens. The government takes decisions regarding the construction of roads, canals and bridges, setting up of hospitals and providing housing and electricity facilities to the people. It takes action against the crimes in the society and maintains peace and order. The modern government also handles social issues like dowry and helps the poor section of the society. In other words, it works for the social welfare of the people. The government also provides protection to the people of the country against foreign invasion. For this purpose, it maintains the defense forces. It also works to maintain peace with other nations and to promote an exchange of ideas between its own country and other countries. In case of natural calamities such as an earthquake or a cyclone, it provides relief to the people. Providing important services like postal, railways, banking, etc. is also an important task of the government. The government is thus needed to ensure that the requirements of the citizens of the countries are fulfilled. It acts on behalf of the people by taking important decisions and implementing these among all the people within its territory. It provides leadership for the country to maintain order and peace. Levels of government. Imagine an entire school of 2000 students being run by a principal alone and no one to assist him. Will the principal be able to do justice to the task entrusted to him, which is providing education to all the students? There would be several issues that she or he would have to solve beside teaching. A better way to tackle the situation is to divide the task among various people answerable to him like a vice principal, teachers, peons, bus staff, office staff, etc. Similarly, the government generally has a vast territory to look after and it has to take decision on every possible issue. Hence, it becomes difficult for the government to operate from a single point. In India, the task of the governments is divided at three levels: the national or a central level, the state, and the local level. The highest level of the government is the central level, which relates to the entire country. The next is the state level government, which covers an entire state like Bengal or Rajasthan. The local level means the government in your village, locality, town, or city. These three levels of the government make it easy to govern a vast country like India. Decision making and participation. Our primary function of a government is to make laws. Everyone who lives in the country has to abide by these laws. The government also has the power to enforce the laws. For example, if the government make a law prohibiting granting and receiving dowry, then the law is enforced and the offence is made punishable. Without enforcement, government decision would hold no importance. People also participate in this law enforcement procedure. If they feel that the particular law is not being followed properly, they can go to the court and claim that the law is being violated. For example, if any of the students is denied admission to the school on the basis of their economic background, caste, they can go to the court and raise their voice against the discrimination. The court would then take the necessary action against the schools and the authority. So, in decision making also, government will make the rules, make the laws, and everyone has to follow that laws. Okay, and people also participate in that laws. Okay, in the law enforcement, if anybody not following the rules, the people can go to the court and claim it. Okay, so students, this is the chapter. This chapter you have to read till decision making and participation. Okay, so read it thoroughly. Thank you and have a nice day.